Welcome back to Shots of Victory. I'm Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
In today's video, we'll be talking about Raw, NXT SmackDown, Worlds Collide prediction, Money in the Bank predictions, AEW, TNA, WWE news, NFL news, NFL predictions?
Yes.
I don't know what we're calling that.
Yeah, we'll just call it predictions.
Then NBA
News
stuff, whatever we do for the NBA.
Yeah.
Remember to send in your hot takes if you guys don't think our predictions are right. Yep. Or just in general. Starting off with Raw. Rollins promo on why he chose Bronson Reed to be the group's third member says he's going to qualify for MITB tonight.
No way. I think he would do it.
Nah. Penta beats Dragon Lee and Chad Gable to qualify for MITB after El Hijo del Vikingo attacked Gable. Really glad Chad Gable versus Vikingo's happening and it's not Grande versus Vikingo. Even though that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
You're having the biggest luchador of all time not even make Worlds Collide.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Like, you're not having him face the AAA champion? That's crazy.
Liv Morgan makes her return to the Judgment Day, and she isn't a big fan of Roxanne Perez being there because she was rubbing up on Dom. What's worse? Clicking B for Brawl every feud, or every summer Judgment Day getting pushed with a new member?
Brawl is worse.
Do we think we're getting the same exact thing?
I think we're getting a swerve here. I feel like Roxanne's going to actually be a quality member of the Judgment Day.
I mean...
Or if not, she's just going to get kicked out. I don't feel like Liv's going to get kicked out.
It's not that... Roxanne being there is more of a Dom Raquel and Liv leaving than a one person leaving. Because if Liv leaves, Dom leaves, and Raquel leaves.
Yeah.
Which then lets Finn get his push and whatever. Which that would help lead to Finn versus Dom. I don't know. But then on Netflix, to Dom, wherever it's called, Liv and Rhea were having back and forths.
They were?
Yeah. So maybe at Evolution we get the triple threat.
That could make sense.
Rhea versus Liv versus
Io?
No, versus Roxy for the custody of Dom.
Oh.
Rusev beats Akira Tozawa with the Enclade. After the match, Sheamus comes down to save Tozawa. I'm guessing this is our big long-term feud for Rusev and Sheamus.
Which I'm kind of happy for because this was like the only feud I was actually excited for Rusev.
No, it wasn't because you didn't even think about it until I said him and Rusev should be a tag team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you right there. That works for me. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I feel like this is gonna be like the version, like how Braun and Braun were last year. Braun and Bronson Reed, I mean, like Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed were.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those kind of big Raw matches. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. We'll see how this goes. Sami Zayn is tired of Seth, and Jay rolls up and tells him he has his back if anything happens tonight. Yay.
Good job, Jay.
The New Day beat the War Raiders and the Creed Brothers to retain the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
Boo.
I wanted the Creed Brothers to win this.
I don't know why the New Day are having so many interactions with Grayson Waller.
They are.
A lot of backstage segments you can see Waller and New Day talking. It's been Waller and New Day talking and New Day and Cross talking.
Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
Liv and Raquel make fun of Kairi Sane backstage. Kairi challenges Morgan and she accepts. Jey Uso promo interrupted by Gunther, who calls him a terrible champ. Jey says he'll beat him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Let's go.
Kairi Sane beats Liv Morgan after she got distracted by Roxy and Raquel arguing at ringside.
Yeah.
Finally. People are still going to say Kairi Sane's getting married. And she is. Kairi Sane's washed.
Sure.
Rhea Ripley hype promo where she says she's going to climb to the top and become the mommy in the bank. Please don't.
Mommy in the bank.
Because that's actually something they would do.
For the merch sales only. Remember when they were selling those Yeet in the bank shirts and he didn't even win it?
Yeah, I know. Because he was the poster.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan is furious in the clubhouse and blames Raquel for her loss, claiming that Raquel is the veteran.
Yeah.
Aren't Liv and Raquel like the same?
Well, she was saying she's the veteran over Roxanne.
Oh.
Because Roxanne kind of, them arguing on the ringside cost her the match.
Lyra Valkyria promo interrupted by Becky where they talk about their match at Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And there was a stipulation that if Becky wins, Lyra has to raise her hand, and if Lyra wins, then Becky can never challenge for the title while she holds it.
Which is definitely not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Because we need Bayley, Lyra.
Now,
Becky.
I don't know if we're getting the triple threat at Evolution or if we get the triple threat at SummerSlam. Because I feel like what the idea is, it's either you do the triple threat at Evolution, just get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
You have Lyra versus Becky again at Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Bayley comes in. Then we have the triple threat at Mania. Not Mania, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, yeah.
Or it's the triple threat, and then it's just Becky versus Bayley at SummerSlam.
I could see that, honestly.
I could too. Honestly, I wouldn't really be mad with any of those ones. I don't know. Cross tells Sami Zayn that he will never win the title if he does it Sami's way, and Zayn says he will deal with him soon. I almost said Seth Punk. CR Punk beats Finn Balor and Sami Zayn to qualify for MITB after a stomp on the chair to Balor.
That Dominic put in the ring. Yay, Dominic. Good job, Dom.
Yay, Seth Rollins about to do a Heist of the Century P2.
Why'd you call him CR?
Because I can. I thought I said SR.
No, you said CR.
Yep, I did. I meant to say SR. Punk's music hits and he attacks Seth from behind and hits the GTS on him and then runs away.
Good job, Punk.
Good job, Punk. What a coward.
Yeah.
Lousy Phil.
No.
Seth and Punk have literally been feuding for like 2 years straight now.
No.
Yeah. Because Punk was feuding with Seth. Like, Seth was fuming when Punk returned. Which was like almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. But it hasn't been a continuous feud.
It's been a continuous feud because I said so.
Okay.
Yeah. NXT.
So we get Ricky Sainz versus Ethan Page to start the show for the NXT North American Championship. During the match, Ricky Sainz' neck he lands on a chair like bar, like the bar for those.
Yeah.
It lands on that, and he starts like foaming this white stuff. Then
Spit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ethan Page kept targeting his neck through the match since Ricky Sainz wanted to keep continuing. Then Ethan Page finally finishes it off and wins the title.
Yay.
Josh Briggs and Yoshi.
Wait, hold up. First,
yeah.
Who do you think Ethan's first defense, besides the Worlds Collide match, who do you think his first defense is going to be?
I was thinking... That's a good question. Who is there for him to face?
I'm wondering. I feel like it could be Lexus.
I would like Lexus. Who else is on the roster that he hasn't faced? I'm gonna look at the roster real quick.
Ooh, Stacks.
Ooh, that would be a good feud.
Since now he's the Dom. But I feel like if we're doing Stacks, that'll be the end of his, like...
Because I feel like Stacks is gonna win the title.
Because I feel like Stacks is gonna get pushed heavy.
Since he's the Don of NXT now.
Javon, maybe? No. I could see Miles.
Miles Bourne would be... Because Ethan Page and Miles were feuding before the Oba thing.
I could see Miles.
Yeah. We could get Miles. Could maybe get, like... No, I don't think Josh Briggs would be his first.
Could.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Miles. It's either gonna be Miles or Javon, I think. And then Stacks is gonna be his last feud.
Yeah.
So then we got Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura talking backstage about Inamura returning. Yoshiki says he has big goals left to achieve in NXT. And Josh Briggs says, like the tag team titles, and Inamura says bigger.
Then why? I mean, it could be him that goes after Ethan. I feel like it's gonna be Oba though.
Maybe.
But it's just like, why have this whole thing with him leaving if he's just not gonna leave?
Well, because he was getting argued by Josh Briggs every week up to that.
Yeah, I get that.
So he felt like he didn't belong there anymore. So he wanted to go back home. But then Josh Briggs was upset, saying he missed him, and then he came back.
Bum.
Mike Santana beats Tavion Heights, and after the match, Tavion holds up Santana's hand as a show of respect.
W. Mike Santana.
Yeah. High Rise, High Priel talk about how they all came together and how they're all going to dominate Evolve.
Evolve's trash. Wesley's on Evolve. Bum.
Andre Chase tells Chase U to not be as ambitious, but then they book themselves in a 3v3 versus Darkstate next week.
Boo.
Tony D'Angelo questions Luca Crucifino on where his loyalties lie, and he says they are with Tony.
Boo.
Trick Williams promo, gloating about his world title win, is interrupted by Mike Santana, who challenges him for the title.
Mike Santana probably will win it and will be the savior of TNA.
Yeah. Ava tells Stephanie Vacker backstage she needs to find a partner for Worlds Collide, and Lola Vice offers herself as a tag team partner.
Yay.
Jada Parker beats Tatum Paxley, but after the match, Thea Hale attacks Jada Parker.
Yay.
Jasper Troy beats Dante Chin, but after the match, Obafemi tells Troy that he impressed him during this match.
Jasper Troy is winning it.
Charlie Dempsey makes fun of the rest of the NQCC for not doing good on their singles career. Then Miles challenges him to a match next week, and he says that if he beats Charlie, he's got to let him go.
Besides the Heritage Cup, what has Charlie Dempsey done?
Nothing.
Has he even, had an opportunity for the title?
Don't think so.
So why are you talking?
Ethan Page title celebration interrupted by Javon Evans. Then Jerron Evans introduces Laredo Kid and Ray Phoenix for a match at Worlds Collide against him.
Let's go.
Stevie Turner is mad that Shawn Legacy isn't in the match, but Ava says that he will face the winner of the Worlds Collide match.
Yippee.
Zarya and Sol Ruka tell Tatum Paxley backstage that she will find friends soon enough, and the Coling is watching her in the background.
They're definitely not hinting at her joining the Coling.
Definitely not. Why would she do that? So Stephanie Baker defends her title against JC Jane, and JC Jane surprisingly beats Stephanie Baker to win the title with the help of Fatal Influence.
I really love how he said Fatal Influence is horrible and they just won the title.
Yeah.
And it's also being reported that hold on.
Yeah.
You have it on here? Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
SmackDown, I guess I'll go to for now.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair promo interrupted by Naomi, who threatens her, but Jade Cargill comes down and they brawl. Naomi talks about how she broke into Bianca's home.
Yeah.
Parents' home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She saw all the photos of her being happy.
Naomi was never happy.
Mm-hmm. Never.
Naomi beats Nia Jax and Jade Cargill to qualify for the Women's MITB.
Let's go.
LM. Yeah, Naomi's definitely winning it.
Oh, 100%.
R-Truth makes fun of Solo Sikoa and JC backstage, which leads to match tonight between Truth and Mateo.
Oh my gosh.
I will also be jumping back between JC and then Mateo, even though I said JC's all she should be called. Tiffy Stiffy backstage gets told by Naomi and Alexa Bliss that once they win MITB, they will cash in on Tiffy Stiffy. Alexa Bliss ain't winning, Naomi winning.
Yeah.
I'm predicting the women's title match. It's gonna be Naomi. It's gonna be Naomi's cashes on Tiffy.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi faces Jade. Mm-hmm. Jade wins. Then it's Jade and Bianca at Mania.
It's gonna be Naomi, Jade, Bianca at Mania.
No. Naomi just dies halfway through it.
Yeah.
I forgot. Zelina Vega will face Julia. Julia will win. Then Alexa Bliss will beat Julia.
Oh.
At Evolution.
Evolve.
No, at Evolution.
I know.
Oh wait. I get what you were saying. I thought that's what it was actually called, and then I was making a joke because I was wrong, but I was right.
Yeah.
Anyways, JC Teo beats Truth R. After the match, Sikoa and C are beating him down, but Slim Jimmy Uso makes the save. The Mexican Street Corn Profits interrupted by every single tag team.
Am I lying there?
No. Every single SmackDown tag team besides Pretty Deadly's out there.
And Los Garzas.
No one cares what Los Garzas is.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what's his name? Tommaso Ciampa says they want a moment of silence. Lights go out. Wyatt 6 attacks and wipes out everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why. It's refreshing for them to be back on SmackDown.
Yeah. Because I honestly like them on SmackDown more than Raw.
They haven't done anything on SmackDown yet.
I know, but I still like them because their presentation looks better on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And also the Wyatts are just synonymous with SmackDown overall.
I'd rather have them make them more human besides more just how they were on Raw.
Yeah.
That's why, like, because at the end of the day, they are just regular people.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I like it. I feel like it's for what they do on SmackDown by making the tag team division all what makes it go to 3 hours. I like having them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we get more of what we did on Raw, though, with all the QR codes and stuff.
Hopefully so.
Los Garzas beats Mr. Bouncy and Rey Fenix after Ethan Page attacked both of them during the match.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Howdy vignette, where he says they won't stop until they get what is owed to the White Six, which is what, the tag titles?
I don't know, honestly. It was really cryptic.
I'm guessing the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Which I could see them winning it, to be honest.
I just don't get them going after titles, but honestly, I see it.
Because, I mean, you can still lose it without getting, like, buried.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think it could work.
Yeah.
Just the IWC's not going to like it. Zelina Vega beats Alba Fire.
Let's go.
Wow, I'm really glad you really have sentences for literally everything besides Zelina Vega beats Alba Fire.
What else am I supposed to say about it?
I don't know. Mello tells Miz to stay in the back during his MITBQMT.
Interesting.
Yep.
You're still running with this gimmick?
Yep. Damian Priest promo where he says he is done with Drew McIntyre and is now focusing on Jacob Fatu. Priest ain't winning.
No Priest win.
Andrade beats Mello and Jacob Fatu to qualify for the MITB because Jacob got disqualified by Solo Sikoa and CJ.
Yeah.
Why did they have Andrade and not Mello?
That's actually a good question. But my guess is because, Mello can't win without The Miz.
Okay, Andrade shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
LA Knight backstage where he says he will win the MITB.
Yeah.
Aleister Black cryptically wishes him good luck.
Yeah.
Jacob Fat yells at Solo and
Fatu.
And Mateos J backstage that he doesn't need their help and he storms off away from them. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, John Cena, and Logan Paul promo that ends in a brawl where Cody and Jey win. Jey literally just said yeet. That's about it. Logan Paul talked a lot.
He won that promo.
I don't know if he won. He just talked the most. I mean, but it was still a good promo.
It was one of his best promos, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Really glad we're getting just
that Cody Rhodes joke about the Peacemaker.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
And then Logan Paul called them all Nepo babies, and that Gina Lucina are natural born talents and did it themselves.
It's kind of true.
It's not. It is true.
Yeah.
And I mean, Cody Rhodes literally won the title because his dad was Dustin Rhodes.
Dusty. Dustin's his brother.
No, I know. There's really no That's the only reason he won the title.
He's part of the Rhodes family.
The whole thing was finish the story. I mean,
finish the story. I got Worlds Collide.
Okay.
So starting out, we got Stephanie Valkyrie and Lola Vice versus Chick Tormenta and Dallas.
I'll take Steph.
Oh, I'll take Steph and Lola. Next up, we got Legado del Fantasma versus El Higo D. Dr. Wagner, Pagano, and Psycho Clown.
I got the other people.
I'll take the AAA guys.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
We got LWO versus Aerostar, Octagon Jr., and Mr. Iguana.
Is Ray in this? Is Ray
No.
still out? Okay.
It's Dragon
I'm
Lee
taking Octagon Jr. and then.
Yeah, I'll take the AAA team. Then we got Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix for the North American Championship.
I'm going to take Ethan.
Yeah, I'll take Ethan as well. Then we got Chad Gable versus El Higo del Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship.
I'm going to take Vikingo, but I do think somehow, some way, tonight on Raw or somewhere down the line, we get Chad Gable taken out of it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
El Grande?
El Grande instead.
That might be it.
I think that's the only way for... He does have a qualifying match tonight on Raw. It could end with DQ. Not end in DQ. He could end in DQ and gets attacked by Vikingo.
Yeah.
Because realistically, this is like the best way to get Chad Gable unmasked as El Grande. Is by having him lose in this kind of match.
Yeah.
Or having Chad win. But, yeah. That's it for Worlds Collide.
Now on to Money in the Bank.
MITB. MITBP.
Let's go.
First, we're going to start off with the women's. So for the... Oh my gosh, I just can't speak English. For both of the MITB matches, the last match for the qualifying hasn't happened yet, so we're going to predict that.
Yep.
We didn't say this yet, but this title will be on the line for it.
Yep.
Hopefully I lose it. I have no room on this chair for it. So starting off with the women's Money in the Bank match, you have Alexa Bliss versus Julia versus Rhea versus Roxy versus Naomi. Then we have Liv versus Steph versus Ivy. I think... I don't know.
It's between Liv and Steph.
Ivy now is nowhere near. Steph, I would say, but I don't know if they're going to make her do double. But at the same time, they'd make her do double.
They would.
But it's just, I don't know with Liv. And my problem with Liv being in it, Rhea and Roxy are both in it.
Yeah.
And that's going to unironically bring the Liv and Rhea feud back. I don't know if I want that. Like, my heart's saying choose Steph, but like,
your mind.
Realistically, it's going to be Liv.
Yeah. I'm going to take Liv as well.
It's just... WWE just loves Steph. We know that. And it's a tag team match that Steph's in.
So she isn't going to do much of the action on...
So she's not going to be as tired. I think I'm going to take Steph.
I'm sticking with Liv.
Especially with Steph, with her gets called up soon. They're going to want her to be big. They already have a match with Io.
Yeah.
That was really good. Realistically, they're going to do a match at Evolution. That's probably going to be her first match. Wouldn't it make sense to have her be shown in a Money in the Bank match?
Yeah.
So much with Steph, but I'm speaking for both of us when I say we have Naomi winning.
Yes, we do have Naomi winning.
Cody and... Okay, we did a lot of talking. Let's just go over this again. You have Liv winning. I have Steph winning. Of all of it, we both have Naomi.
Yes.
Okay. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Cena and Logan. I think I'm going to take Cena and Logan.
I'm going to take Cody J.
The thing is with Cody J, Jay has a match the next Raw. So I don't... And he's probably going to win that. I don't know. I'm going to take Cody and Logan and Cena and not think about it. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky for the Women's IC Championship.
I'm going to take Becky, honestly.
I'm going to take Becky. Solo versus LA versus Penta versus Seth versus Andrade. Then tonight we have Punk, AJ versus El Grande. I'm going to take Punk.
Give me Punk.
So it means we're going to have Solo, LA Knight, Penta, Seth, Andrade, and Punk in it. Now this one's interesting. I'm between two people and two people only.
Same.
Actually, I'm between three.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you who's not in my. It's not. I don't have Solo winning it. I don't have Penta winning it. Andrade, I don't have winning it.
Yeah.
LA Knight, I could see, but that's realistically only because he's been feuding with the Bloodline and it's in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Seth, I mean, he's in the biggest. He's in the biggest group we have right now, and has already called his shot against Jay. So it makes sense for him to win that. But then Punk cashing in on Cena would also just be good. Which is what I was thinking last minute. But I don't know. Who are you taking?
I'm between Punk and LA Knight.
So you don't think Seth?
I don't think Seth.
I'm gonna take Punk, I think.
I think I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Okay. So it's just, I guess we have everything different besides Lyra.
Yeah.
WWE, AEW, and TNA news. It has been revealed that R-Truth, Valhalla, and Carlito's contracts will not be extended. It is heavily rumored that Miz is also going to be part of this.
Yeah.
And maybe Karrion Kross, because Kross's contract does end in the summer of 2025. And he's like just not getting TV time. He's the number one of sales, which is the same with R-Truth. So unless it gets renewed soon, he's probably going to be next. Michael Miz has also removed everything WWE related, so he might be next as well. And then some people were reporting that Waller was going to be next. I'm not going to say cash in on that because it was not really reliable sources. It was just multiple sources. But anyways, Valhalla, that's fine. Carlito and Truth, they're just the comedic, like, people. So I don't know why we'd get rid of them. I guess, I don't know. Carlito kind of makes sense. I mean, there's nothing to do with him. And if the Judgment Day is breaking up soon, he's just going to stop. Truth, there wasn't really much for Truth. Truth wants to retire soon. He had that last match with Cena. I mean, there's really nothing else for him to do.
Yeah.
I still think it's upsetting for him not to be able to retire on his own terms. But
I don't know why they didn't just give him a little bit of a contract extension, 6 months.
They might eventually.
Or maybe they just let him go and then give him a Legends deal.
Yeah. WWE is moving Stephanie Valkyrie to Raw, and allegedly Jordan Grace is moving to SmackDown.
Yeah, the Jordan Grace hasn't been confirmed, but it's been said on multiples.
I kind of would like them both on Raw.
Yeah, but honestly, that would be better because Julia is over on SmackDown.
Because Raw just needs more big women. They literally just have Rhea, and that's it. Having that Jordan Grace figure to go toe-and-toe with Rhea would be good.
Yeah, because the SmackDown division's pretty stacked up right now on the women's side. Because they got Charlotte, they got Alexa, they got Naomi, they got Jade, they got Tiffy, they got Nia, they got Bianca.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think Raw needs the more people, but I guess Jordan Grace would be good.
Heck, I even forgot to mention Julia, Chelsea Green, and Zelina.
But those three are all mid-carders. AEW have reported removed Mariah May from their roster page, and she's expected to join WWE.
Yep.
I don't know if the news about it's been all over the places, so I don't really know. It's reported that she has a contract. It's reported she doesn't have a contract.
It's reported she's still in contract with AEW.
It's all over the place. So we'll see. We'll tell you. We'll update you guys with what we see happen. Honestly, I don't think she should come out until Evolve. I feel like if we want to make Evolve sell the most tickets for
Evolution?
Yep, sorry.
I got that stuck in your head, didn't I?
Yeah. If we want Evolution to have the most people watching and for it that's when Mariah May comes out. Do
that'd be smart.
Have someone do an open challenge.
But I've also seen that because of her move, That's why I heard she might be going to NXT first, and that's why they were moving Stephanie and Jordan up so quick.
But at the same time, I don't really know if she should go to NXT.
Mm-hmm. Because she's already a well-known talent.
Yeah.
But Jordan Grace and Stephanie and Julia were also,
well,
but they had short stints in NXT.
Stephanie and Julia, not really, because if you don't really watch those brands, you don't really know anything about them.
Well, it's like with everything, because if you don't watch AEW, you're not gonna know Mariah May.
But Mariah May was in a big feud. Was in one of the greatest women matches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Julia and Stephanie can't really say the same for them too.
That's true.
Because I mean, almost everyone knows Toni Storm, and if you know Toni Storm, you're gonna know Mariah May.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace, she was really got widely known quickly because of her being in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
As the champ. But yeah, we'll see. Trick Williams is set to defend that TNA title against Mike Santana on NXT next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mike Santana's going to win quite yet.
I think he'll win later on, but I don't think he wins it quite yet, though.
Honestly, it's either Joe Hendry going to win it back or to help, because he really didn't have any momentum winning the title.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're either going to have him win it with momentum, or we're going to have Mike Santana be the savior of TNA.
Yeah.
We'll see. Jonathan Coachman says that Travis Scott dropped out of doing the tag title match at Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Hook only hit someone with a weapon at Double or Nothing is because he's still not clear.
Mm-hmm.
TNA talent has been told that they will be fined $100 if they use throat slashing gestures. Wow, $100.
Oh, that's so threatening.
Probably for them, they don't make anything.
That is true.
WWE higher-ups have suggested asking fans to swear less during TV broadcasts.
They've already tried doing it at NXT.
That's not going to work. Just make them do it more.
Yeah.
Konsuke Tachida has announced that she has married AEW wrestler Yuka Yup. WWE held a meeting about faster recovery processes involving stem cells and PRP. Mick Foley revealed that he had talks with MJF last year about having him retire fully. Yay.
Yippee.
NFL news, the Denver Broncos are inducting receiver Demaryius Thomas into the Ring of Honor.
Let's go.
It was revealed that running back Saquon Barkley will be the cover of Madden 26. He will also be the first in Eagles history to be part of the 99 club.
Yep. First offensive player to be a part of the 99 club.
Year. Who's it for defense?
I think it was somebody early 2000s. I think.
Detroit Lions. It was revealed that. Detroit Lions center Frank Ragnow has declared to retire from the NFL after 7 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had nothing left in him and he had to think of his family, so respect to that.
Yep.
The Eagles have traded edge rusher Bryce Huff to the 49ers for a mid-round pick.
Yeah, it's still. I don't think it was said what mid-round pick it was, what round.
No, but it's a good deal for both.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Eagles' depth is just too good. It's not
going to really be affected by Bryce Huff leaving.
And he's not going to be playing at all. Mm-hmm. Bryce Huff is immediately a starter for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Former second-round linebacker Zach Cunningham has signed with the Detroit Lions. The Las Vegas Raiders make A.J. Cole the highest-paid punter, 4 years, $15.8 million.
That's a pretty good contract.
Wow. GM Kwesi Adolf Mensah has received a multi-year contract extension with the Vikings. Running back James Cook is not appearing at OTAs because he wants a new contract. You know what's surprising about James Cook?
What?
How easy it is to trade for him in Madden.
That is so true.
The Atlanta Falcons have signed tight end Kyle Pitts. The Atlanta Falcons have said tight end Kyler Pitts is dealing with an undisclosed injury.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a lie because a lot of teams are trying try to trade for him right now.
They are?
A lot of teams are looking into Kyle Pitts. So I think that's just a lie just to try and shop him.
Speaking of tight end trades,
the Dolphins and Steelers are in trade talks about Dolphins tight end Jonnu Smith. It's horrible for the Dolphins because they're literally their best receiver.
Yeah.
Plus, why would they have Pat Freiermuth?
Yeah.
Who's young. Ish. For tight end, he's young.
It's because they have Arthur Smith. Remember how much he used him in Atlanta?
I guess. The Giants are switching former first-round pick right tackle Evan Neal to left guard. Caleb Williams is addressing a Facebook quote emphasizing that he loves being a Chicago Bear. Cap. Texans defensive back Rondale Darby is retiring from the NFL after 10 seasons. He was just picked up by the Texans after being released by the Jaguars.
Yep.
Free agent defensive lineman Jonathan Bullard has visited with the New Orleans Saints.
Mm-hmm.
The San Francisco 49ers are signing former Jets punter Thomas Morstead.
Yep, and we didn't have it on there, but the Dolphins offensive tackle Teron Armstead has announced his retirement.
Thank God.
On to NFL predictions. Are you ready? Okay.
NFC North started with?
Yeah, we'll start with the NFC North. We're gonna. Do you want to do division winners, or do you want to predict the seeding of the division?
Let's just say who the winners are.
Okay. So I got the Lions.
I'm really surprised you didn't just pick the Bears.
No, I'm not that biased.
I really like JJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Vikings.
Ooh.
I just really like JJ McCarthy.
Mm-hmm. Then we got the NFC East.
Eagles,
yeah.
NFC South.
I'll go with the Bucks.
It's really a horrible division.
Yeah, it is.
Taking the Bucks.
NFC West.
I don't know.
I'm gonna stay with repeat champs on the Rams.
I don't even think he's gonna go 2 times. I think we're gonna have Seahawks.
Really?
I think Sam Darnold's gonna do what he did last year. Yes, I think it's gonna be a first round exit, but
yeah.
AFC North.
Mm-hmm. I'll go Ravens because I feel like the Bengals' defense is not good enough to keep them.
But the thing is that we saw how bad their defense is, but we saw how good the offense was.
Mm-hmm.
And now that T. Higgins and Jamar Chase have a contract, I think they're gonna ball out. I think it's just. I guess they have D-Hop now.
What? Oh yeah, the Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens. AFC East.
Bills.
AFC South.
You know what? Give me the Jags.
Give me a Jags Titans tied season. But give me Titans win off a tiebreaker. But Jags still make as a 7th seed.
Okay.
I just don't know Texans. I don't know.
Their offensive line is dookie.
Yeah. And CJ Stroud just didn't play good last year.
Mm-hmm.
And they're down their best receivers.
Yeah. Then we have the AFC West to close it all out.
I want to hear who you have real quick.
I got the Broncos.
I have the Broncos too. Okay, I was making sure we're on the same.
Yeah.
Broncos were my favorite team coming out of last year. Bo Nix is one of my favorite quarterbacks coming out of last year.
Mm-hmm.
All they really needed was help on defense. They got that. They needed a tight end. They got that with Evan Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they could do better than the Chiefs.
Yeah. So let's now predict the seeding for the 7 playoff teams. So we got. I'll start with the NFC. I think first seed is gonna be the Eagles still.
Yeah.
Second seed, I'm gonna go Rams.
I'm gonna have the Vikings.
Okay. Third seed, I'll have the Lions.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Fourth seed, I'm gonna have Bucks.
Same.
Then fifth seed, I'm gonna have Commanders.
Oh yeah, same. They're located still the Redskins.
Redskins.
Yeah, I was confused. Yeah, I got Commanders too.
6th seed, I have the Bears.
I'm gonna take the Packers.
7th seed, I have the Seahawks.
You know what? Give me the Cardinals. Yo, this is so old that it says the Panthers are 15-1.
This is from 2015 then.
Panthers 15-1, Cardinals 15-1, Bears 14-2.
This might be the team's best records of all time.
Cowboys 2-14.
Oh, never mind. What the heck?
Okay, we can continue.
So let's go into the AFC. 1st seed, I have the Bills.
I don't want to go with what I thought. I really want to say the Broncos, but I'm gonna say Bills. I'm gonna say Bills.
I have my Broncos at 2.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have Ravens at 1, Bills at 2.
Okay, I have Broncos at 2, then Ravens at 3.
I'm gonna have Broncos at 3.
Then at 4, I have the Jags.
4, I have Bengals.
Wait, what? You already had the Ravens.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I need the Jaguars.
You had the Titans.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Titans.
5th, I have the Bengals.
5th, I have Bengals.
6th, I have give me the Chiefs.
Same.
Then 7, I have the Chargers.
7, I have Jags.
Okay. Who do you think has the first overall pick next year?
I'm trying to think.
I'm going Saints, honestly.
I'm trying to think. Jets have Justin Fields. I like Justin. Giants.
They got Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, Jameis.
Cardinals though. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints.
We can just skip the stat leaders category, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do the awards really quick. MVP.
I'm gonna take Joshy.
Give me Jane Daniels. Offensive player of the year.
Give me good old. What do I think actually? Hold up. Give me Jettas.
Give me Jamar Chase. Defensive player of the year.
Give me 8. Give me Hutch.
Honestly, nah, I'm not gonna go Hutch. I'm gonna go. Give me.
Just go Hutch.
No, give me Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean is not winning it.
Offensive rookie of the year.
Give me Trav.
Honestly, yeah, Trav. Defensive rookie of the year.
Trav. No, I don't know. You mean? Oh wait, I do know. I don't know why I was questioning it. That was stupid of me. Give me. What's his name?
What?
Giants. Yeah.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah, Abdul Carter.
Yeah, I'm taking Abdul Carter. Comeback player of the year. Give me Hutch.
I would hate comeback player of the year. Can I count JJ?
Sure.
Because I mean he's.
Yeah, that is a comeback, I would say.
Yeah, I'm thinking JJ.
Okay. New award of protector of the year.
Give me Joe Alt.
Honestly,
Like it's either Joe Alt or Penei Sewell.
I'm gonna take Quinn Mears on the Broncos.
Oh heck no.
Then give me coach of the year is gonna be Ben Johnson.
Give me Liam Cohen.
Let's go. Then we're on to the NBA playoff updates. So the Thunder beat the T-Wolves 128-126. SGA scores 40. Jalen Williams scores 34. Nickeil Alexander-Walker scores 23. McDaniel scores 22. Pacers beat the Knicks 130-121. Halliburton has a triple-double. Siakam had 30. Brunson has 31. Thunder beat the T-Wolves 124-94. SG has 34. Chet has 22. Ant has 19, and Randall has 24. Knicks beat the Pacers 111-94. Brunson has 32. Cat has 23 points and 13 rebounds. Mathurin has 23, and Siakam has 15. Pacers beat the Knicks 125-108. Siakam has 31. Halliburton has 21. OG has 24, and Cat has 22. And the series records were the Thunder won the series 4-1. SGA won West Conference Finals MVP, and the Pacers beat the Knicks 4-2. Pascal Siakam won East Conference Finals MVP. So on to our NBA Finals predictions. The Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Give me Thunder in 6.
Give me Pacers in 7. Then your Finals MVP.
SJ.
Give me Halliburton.
It's been reported that Bucks head coach Doc Rivers, has been calling players about who are first round picks, just interviewing them, getting background. When they currently do not have a first round pick. Ooh. There's mutual interest between Toronto and Giannis Antetokounmpo. A lot of teams are just looking for big players.
Yeah.
So, which is between KD or Giannis.
I've seen Giannis to the Spurs.
Yeah, I saw. It's just everyone wants either KD or Giannis. So be on the lookout, especially for the Bucks, since they're calling about first round picks. They're definitely gonna trade for one. Could be with anything. Doesn't have to be between Giannis. But we'll see with that.
Yeah.
And next week's episode, we'll cover Raw, NXT, SmackDown,
Worlds Collide, and Money in the Bank results,
NFL news, WWE news, AEW news, TNE news, NBA news.
Yep.
And then whatever else we decide to do for funsies.
And if you have hot takes, we'll do them.
Yep. And until next week, goodbye.
Peace.